Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Bronco Wild Outdoors. My name is Dwayne,
And Gavin.
sorry, we had a little technical difficulty there, didn't we? Gavin's like, Dad, I saw us on YouTube, but then we went away. I don't know what happened. Welcome to technology. So you had don't go into too much detail, but you had a busy weekend. You had fun with some friends, right? All right. So we're here for some Bronco news, as you probably are as well. So we have a few different things going on over here. The gas mileage, MPG ratings for the 2021 Bronco. I like to say full size, but it's really a mid-size. We know that. I've been corrected in the comments. We know it's a mid-size vehicle, but between the two, it's the larger of the two. So anyway, the 2.3 auto, right? So this is in general. And by the way, thanks for the Bronco Nation for publishing this, if I can get it out right. Sorry, we have it cold in here tonight. It's like, I'm so cold, I can't even talk. But in general, the base, Big Bend, Outer Banks, 2.3 is 20 city miles per gallon. 20 city, 22 highway, combined 21. Not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad at all. The 2.3 auto Black Diamond non-Sasquatch, 18 city, 18 highway. Pretty good. We have the 2.3 auto Sasquatch, 18 city, 18 highway. Not bad.
And 18 combined.
That's right, 18 combined. If we go all the way down to the 2.7 auto base Big Bend, Outer Banks, non-Sasquatch Black Diamond, that's 18 city and what?
18 city, wait.
20 highway and 19 combined. Now here's the one.
Oh, it's that, yeah.
That's right. Here's the one that concerns me. Doesn't concern me. The one I'm interested in. Let me correct that. The one I'm interested in is the 2.7 auto Sasquatch. Every trim with Sasquatch package, 17 city, 17 highway. So somewhere I saw a diagram where the revolutions per mile of a 35 versus a 33. I can't remember what it was now. It was interesting. I can't exit out of this screen. It's on this computer. I don't want to mess the technology up again. It was interesting to see the revolutions even on the bigger, the 35-inch versus the 33. Now, Gavin and I are putting together a video trying to go in detail with not only the tires offered and the brands for each trim level, but in one of the cases, digging into what the manufacturer, how they advertise that tire, and then what is some of the, I guess the forums out there saying. I don't put a lot into everything that we see and read in here, but you can get a pretty good consensus. If you're seeing it across the board, then you can pretty much take that to the bank. So how good is the tire? And we actually had a comment, is the 35, the all-terrain, it's the mud terrain tire, I guess, for the Sasquatch. Mm-hmm. Is it good in the snow? So tune into that video for maybe the answer. Mm-hmm. All right, so getting back to this gas mileage, I'm not going to ask you what you think because you really just don't have a clue about my gas mileage on a car, do you?
Nope, I don't.
Just act like you know. Act like you know. Yeah. But really, I'm impressed with what we're getting. You know, this Bronco is a real deal. I mean, it's a real four-wheel drive, and I know I've had some. But I'm getting the comments now. We've had enough videos out there. I'm starting to see the some of the things that I say. I'm getting feedback on it. But when I say real, you know as good as I do that you can buy a all-wheel drive or a four-wheel drive vehicle, and it can be just a fancy version of a street car or street vehicle that can go off-road, right? Mm-hmm. The Bronco, we know, is a real deal. I mean, it is made for the wild outdoors. So Bronco Wild, imagine that. Mm-hmm. So see what I did there?
Yep.
I got that in there. But you know, so to see these kind of the gas mileage and what we're getting, and then we did a video on the horsepower the horsepower ratings, the actual update, the latest out there, and I'm impressed with what we're, the gas mileage here, which by the way, there's unofficial video floating around the YouTube world where someone drove one of the the manufacturer vehicles that they're driving from event to event, and it was Sasquatch, and someone said they saw an instrument panel 21 miles to a gallon. Like I said, I don't know. I'd love to know. When we go to Carlisle, maybe I can figure that out, by the way. June 4th.
Where's Carlisle?
Pennsylvania.
Oh, wait, June 4th?
June 4th, 5th, and 6th. We will be there. So if you're there, look us up. So this car right here, we mentioned it. Here's a better view.
Right there.
That car right there, 66 Mustang GT. It's, pretty cool. Wrote a book about it. We might, outside chance, it's an outside chance right now, we might take my car up there. I don't know if they're full as far as registration. I have no idea. We just discussed it with someone this week that we're gonna at least Gavin and I are gonna go, and we're gonna get lots of footage, and hopefully we're gonna see something. There's gonna be some vintage Broncos there that we haven't seen. Some of these Broncos I don't think get taken out of the shops, museums, or wherever they stay until these rare shows, these rare occasions. Plenty of friends of mine friends in the Mustang world, because I'm pretty big into Mustangs, and they go to Carlisle quite a bit. Well, this year we're going for a different reason. It'll be my first trip because I've never gone, even though they have gone, but this will be for the Bronco. But we might take the car. What do you think?
Yeah.
Maybe. So definitely look us up. Gavin and I will be up there. The 4th, 5th, and 6th. I guess we'll probably stay all 3 days. Why not?
Yeah, why not?
And
maybe an extra day.
No.
Just explore. Just Pennsylvania.
Well, yeah, maybe. See, he's already ready to do some overlanding, but we don't have our Bronco yet. So we are, I was going to surprise everyone with it, but I don't know if it's going to happen or not. So I'll go ahead and give a little hint. We're actually looking for an late model Bronco. Something that we can use and abuse and take off-roading and do all kinds of fun stuff with it. So maybe we'll end up with that because it looks like with the delays that it's going to be a little bit before we get our Badlands.
Yeah.
What do you think?
And maybe if this may be just a coincidence, if any of you that are watching have one, just type it in the comments, because I'm watching right here at the comments.
Yep.
And so and we might look at that stuff.
Hey, yeah. I mean, if you live close enough and you have one, I mean, we're only looking to spend a couple of thousand, maybe $3,000. I mean, yes, I know what we're going to get for that. We're going to get something that looks like it's been, not loved as much. And but anyway, so yeah, we're definitely looking to do some fun stuff. We have a lot of content, right? Yeah. We have to create a lot of content on this channel, and without our Bronco, well, it's kind of hard. You start to run out of pictures. Really cool though, going to Carlisle. So I hope to see some of you there. And like I said, look Gavin and I up, and we will definitely be there. Gavin and I like to talk a whole lot, so we're going to respect your time and keep the time down. We're already at 9 minutes. Can you see how fast? So I used to do radio, and it was fun. Ken, my co-host and producer, I hope you're watching, Ken, by the way, we would talk for 2 hours, and I'll tell you, it went by like that. What broke it up was the commercial break. So here we don't have the commercial break.
Yeah. And get it, Carlisle.
Carlisle, you got it, man. See?
Yeah.
That's worthy of a
Carlisle.
So Gavin and I have some pretty cool stuff planned. Late this summer, we have tentative plans for a wheel-in trip there on the beach in the Outer Banks. So I don't want to let any more out than that, but it looks like we might not be going, or might be going later, or we might be going in a late model Bronco that we buy.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
Yeah.
So we'll see. No update for us. I think everyone that's following this, Ford took the week off and sending out build dates. So every Thursday we get these updates. Of course, we haven't received ours yet. I understand. I was going to mention something. I know a lot of people's getting aggravated. A lot of people are getting aggravated with the whole process. But keep in mind that Ford's in the same predicament that a lot of other companies are in. And the one thing, and this is non-Bronco related, I'll just throw it out there. I'm not an alarmist at all. But I've been in real estate, HVAC, somewhat of the building industry for 31 years, combined 31 years. I've never seen inventory this fragmented or this low with central AC systems. And who knows? Maybe this summer, first couple hot weeks we get, we're going to run low on AC stuff. So, and I'm seeing stuff, maybe TVs and even electric. Did you know that electric toothbrushes are affected by this chip problem?
What?
I read that today. Yeah, go online, look it up for yourself.
Well, luckily I already have one.
Yeah. So yeah. So think about it. Every single thing's being affected. So my hat goes off to Ford and everything that they're doing to keep this project moving. And hey, you know, some of you have build dates and you have a delivery date, a tentative delivery date, but you have a build date. Maybe it's moved up a week or back a week. Good for you. I'm glad you've got it. So, and I can't wait to see it. It's going to pain me in one little way not to have ours when we're seeing all these hit the road. But I'm also happy for those who are going to get them. So I'm genuinely excited for you. So we'll do what we can. So look, 11 minutes, we're going on 12. Let's wrap this thing up. Any comments? Anything that you want to,
Nope.
Yep. Anything you want to mention?
No, right now.
Oh, by the way, so our channel's new. We've really started hitting the videos. As you can see, my what 4 weeks ago, maybe 6 weeks ago. I think there might have been a straggling video out originally, or a little bit earlier than that. But we just hit 200 subscribers. So I want to thank each and every one of you, whether you're watching live or watching later. I really appreciate you, and we're trying to keep this content directly on Bronco, but you know, sometimes it'll veer off a little bit. This is sort of a lifestyle channel as well. So it's not just all hardcore Bronco specs and facts. I mean, there's going to be that when we get our Bronco, that usability in there, that what we're doing, what we're experiencing with it. So
yeah, in our first video, it looks like on here.
When was that?
My 2021 Ford Bronco order explained. And that was 1 month ago.
1 month ago, right? So, hey, 200 subscribers, 1,500 watch hours. I really appreciate you guys. Every single person that's watched this, I'm like from the bottom of my heart, I'm grateful. So thank you very much. And Gavin and I aim to please, don't we? Mm-hmm. And we're going to give some really good content. You know, how we spread this thing out and what we do with this channel is going to, like I said, I keep saying it over and over again. It's going to really, really show what we have in mind for our new Bronco. Remember, our Bronco, just like an old Mustang, it's a lifestyle. And for those of you who've owned Broncos for years, you get it. You already know this. You and I are new to the Bronco scene.
Yeah.
I mean, I owned one for about 3 or 4 days. Did I ever tell you that story?
No.
Kevin's like, what? You've been holding back. You've been holding back. So back in sometime in the 90s, right? Early, mid 90s, there was a client. I was in the heating and air conditioning business, and it was an old dark blue. It was an early Bronco. I think it was an early 70s model. Anyway, dark blue, white top. Whatever years those came in, it was like Ford blue type dark blue. And it was rusted up pretty bad, had a tree growing up through the engine compartment, you know, the whole 9 yards. Paid $5 for it, because I had to pay them something. I paid $5 for it. Paid a friend of mine $100 to get it out of there. They had to winch it out and winch it onto a flatbed, 4 flat tires, and it was rusted up pretty bad. I sold it later that week for $500. Not bad.
Yeah.
So what is that? $395 profit?
Yeah.
Yeah, not bad. But that was my extent of Bronco ownership. It's been mostly Ford products, with the exception of a couple Range Rovers and Mustang. So I'm a Ford guy deep down, but I'm new to the Bronco scene. So hey, I'm here. So
yep.
Anything you'll say? We're gonna wrap it up.
Make sure to like and subscribe, and like I said earlier, comment if you have a older Bronco for sale, and
if you have anything from an early to a late model Bronco, yeah, who knows? Let us know. And if it's here in the southeastern Virginia area, just by chance, and it's a good enough deal. Maybe we're interested. So
Yeah.
we're out. Good job, buddy.
Yeah.
Glad you're back on.
Mhm.
All right, see you.